Hola, hola, this is Armel with TWIG Talks. I'm very excited. Today I have my first guest from Ajijic around Lake Chapala. Hello, Marsha, welcome.
Thank you, Armel. Glad to be here.
I want our audience to get to know Ajijic better, and you are going to be the guinea pig. So tell me, what brought you to Ajijic?
Well, let me start with about 6 years ago, I moved from the United States and I moved to Mexico. I chose to move to Mexico and I investigated a number of places and I chose to move to Oaxaca, which I had visited a number of.
One of the best places in Mexico.
It's really a great place. If you haven't visited, please do. And I lived in Oaxaca very happily for 5 years, as it happens.
Until what happened?
Well, in the summer of 2024, was diagnosed with a medical issue that required a number of procedures. They really didn't have the latest technology in Oaxaca. And I chose to have the procedures done in Michigan, where I have family and where I had a place to stay during the interim. Excuse me. And I returned to Oaxaca in September of 2024. And a few months later, it was necessary for me to have my heart checked. And I did not want to go all the way back to Michigan. I investigated what was available in Mexico, and I found the absolute best specialty.
In your case?
In my case, yes, in Guadalajara.
Because we have an amazing medical system in Guadalajara. We talked about that last episode with Kim. So you go to Guadalajara.
So I went to Guadalajara to have my heart checked, and I had a wonderful experience doing that. Before I made the trip, I learned that some friends of mine whom I knew from Oaxaca had moved to Ajijic, and they were loving it and encouraged me to visit.
Your heart was doing very well. You fell in love with Ajijic. Your heart was great.
Exactly. That's how I knew my heart was working perfectly because I responded. And I just I only spent a few days here, but I could see that it was right for me. And
so this is actually the first question you chose for yourself. What made you fall in love with Ajijic? I know you had your friends there, but what was it?
I think it was that I could picture the same style of Mexican life that I loved in a quieter, less busy environment, but still accessible to Guadalajara, a big city with all the attributes that I wanted to have, and I'm an hour's plane ride away from Oaxaca whenever I want to visit, and I just could see myself living here happily for the rest of my life.
So now that you're here for less than a year, and you have done quite a bit because you're very active, another sign that your heart is doing very good right now is if you had to sell Ajijic to your friend in the US in 30 seconds, what would you say?
I would say that this is a comfortable Mexico in miniature for people of a certain age, generally retirees, to enjoy a lifestyle and a pace and an environment, weather that are all complementary to your current lifestyle.
You sold it to me. That's why living in Guadalajara, now we made a point to come for 1 week around Lake Chapala every 3 months to enjoy all the beauty that there is here and the slower pace. Now, what is the thing for people who moves here or visit here that they should know that no one tells them?
Well, I want to tell you about West Ajijic, which is, you don't generally hear people say that's one of the cities. It isn't a city, but it is a large community. It happens to be where I chose to live.
So tell me exactly where it is compared to the boardwalk of Ajijic, the center of Ajijic.
Well, along the lake, and the furthest east area of what we call Lakeside or Lake Chapala area is Bocotepec. And then as you travel west, you'll go through San Juan Cosala, and then you'll be in the western part of Ajijic.
Okay.
which we call West Ajijic. It doesn't have a postal code or anything like that, but it's a quite populous area.
So your top three things in West Ajijic.
Well, number one, without question, is the Tuesday Organic Farmers Market.
You sent me a video. I was jealous because I was not there. And there she was shopping with all those stands. And there was live music, beautiful live music.
It's just a great, everywhere you go in Mexico, there are farmers markets, tianguis, this is a little bit different because Ajijic and Lakeside is a little bit different. There's of course, we have wonderful vegetables and breads and spices and pastries and whatnot from Mexico there at the market, but also there are many prepared foods that
so you can take it home for the week.
Exactly.
And you can have lunch with your friends or breakfast.
Exactly. Coffee shop right outside of it. It's just wonderful. The atmosphere is also wonderful.
So the audience, when you come to West Ajijic next time, you've got to come on Tuesday and do the farmers market.
Yes.
Number two of your favorite.
There are many restaurants that I love in
just a little. This is the list she brought me. We are not going to go through all of them. So your very favorite, please.
All right. My favorite, I would say, is Casa Lule, which we happen to enjoy together.
We went for a delicious dinner a few nights ago.
It's just
super beautiful.
It's just beautiful. And it's a Mexican family that owns it, and their house was made into this beautiful restaurant and bar. And the menu is quite nice with real sophisticated serving.
And love the bar. It looks like a cabaret. If you want more of those amazing tables, you contact Marsha and she will give them to you, or you check your TWIG Ajijic Lake Chapala guide. Now you're number three of your favorites.
Well, number three, I would say, is about living in West Ajijic. It's very easy and close and comfortable to go outside of West Ajijic and to enjoy all the variety and special things that there are, not only in the lakeside cities of Cotepec and Ajijic and Chapala, but also outside of that area. One of my favorites is a little tour you can take. It's maybe a 40 minutes drive from Ajijic to a goat farm.
You sent me your photo holding a baby goat, and I know that day you fell in love again.
There you go. It's just a wonderful day. Very pretty place, very charming family, and the goats are adorable and
you have to make
well-behaved.
reservation. It's usually on Friday, Saturday, or Saturday, Sunday. You can go as a group. They feed you for the price you're paying, but it's unique, right?
It's definitely unique, and it's a wonderful way to spend a few hours.
I have learned so much about West Ajijic and Ajijic in general. Thank you so much. Sadly, we're arriving at the end of this podcast. So is there one more thing you want to share with the audience before we say goodbye?
Well, I would encourage, there's so many people who consider moving to Mexico and living in Ajijic or another city. And I would really encourage you to do your research, what's going to confront you when you arrive.
You told me there was an amazing, wonderful YouTube podcast.
Yes, there are two fellas from the States who moved here a couple of years ago, have a series on YouTube called, or a channel called This Remarkable Life.
I love the name.
And they're wonderful guys, and their episodes tell you everything you would want to know about the challenges, and you want to be prepared. And the first time you visit Ajijic, make sure that the Lake Chapala Society is on your
agenda, because it's wonderful. LCS, Lake Chapala Society, has everything to welcome you and to help you, to guide you into moving here or answer all your questions. A lot of fantastic events in their beautiful garden. Thank you so much, Marsha. I cannot say this is your home because we are not in our home this week. We are visiting Ajijic, but you're welcome on the TWIG Talks anytime.
Thanks.
And it was a pleasure for you to be our first guest around Lake Chapala. Thank you so much.
It's an honor for you.
Everybody else, please stay tuned for the 5 things not to miss in Guadalajara this week. Ciao. All right, the 5 things we recommend not missing this week in Guadalajara are: number 1, we have a new museum. It's called the Rovem Art and Technology Museum, and it's located in an amazing location at the Akron Stadium, where there will be the World Cup. After 5 years of work, it's finally opening on Saturday at 11 a.m. officially. And the entire weekend, you can do free activities, free entry, guided tour, concerts. You can be part of this visionary new creation from the start. Do not miss it. Number 2, we are ending Dia de los Muertos season. And this is your last chance, the last few days, to attend the mesmerizing theme park, Calaverondia. It's been there for several years. It's so mesmerizing and beautiful. If you have not done it, it's your chance to do it. Your last chance for this year. Number 3, there is a French team behind Giraffe. Yes, the animals parade coming from France to take over Guadalajara on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We will be attending tomorrow, Friday. So tomorrow, Friday, it will be at Paseo Alcalde. And on Saturday and Sunday, it will be at the Glorieta Minerva. That sounds like super cool. And giraffe is my favorite animal with tigers. Number 4, for all the people who love to walk and who love to run, you have a theme race, very popular, but it's coming back. It's the Hello Kitty theme race on Sunday, my apology, at 6:30 p.m. from La Gran Plaza Mall. You're going to see amazing costume. That is a lot of fun. Finally, for this week, we are going to talk about something avant-garde and fashion. It is the Runway Jex model. It's going to be on Saturday at 5:30 at the Andador 20 de Noviembre. And it is all the creators from Jalisco that are going to show you that you can be a model no matter your weight and no matter if you have an handicap or any kind of things. It's to talk about the new clothes from Jalisco, and also that being a model is, before anything, having an attitude, personality. It's more important than what you look like. So do not miss it. We launch on Tuesday our very big guide of Christmas and New Year's Eve in Guadalajara. 22 page to save you all the time. We have made all the research, so you know all the events for New Year's Eve and for Christmas. 1 month of amazing activities, from very well-known to very little gems that you would never know if you didn't get our guide. So do not miss it. It's free for our members and only 200 pesos if you're not a member yet. But that's it for this week. We will see you next week for another amazing interview and all the beautiful things about our beautiful Guadalajara. Ciao!